Hey, what's going on, everybody? J.R. Fisher here. It is a Monday morning, and my God, I can't believe it. We're almost through February. It seemed like 2020 lasted forever, and now we're in 2021, and that's zooming by. Or maybe it's me. Maybe I'm getting older. Maybe it just seems like it. What's going on, James? Good to see you. Let's see here. Hello, everybody. Put your comments and chats in this section right here. There we go. Got that in there. Make sure you can hear me loud and clear. Thank you, James. You're always helpful, man. That way I know things are working out right. We got a really kind of cool session today, but I don't want you to think that you can't ask me any questions you want about making money online. I've got whole bunches of ads that are running and hitting on YouTube here. You guys will be seeing, which I'll be happy to talk to you about. I'll share some of the results with you and how we're doing it and what we're doing. And I think the best way to learn, and today is going to be part of that, is to see somebody who's doing something and that is successful. Okay, there's the key. And if they're successful at it, just kind of copy what they're doing. And I don't mean copy word for word or all that kind of stuff or their personality. What's up, Cameron? Good to see you, man. And you guys are really being cool about putting comments on the videos. I really appreciate that. Please continue to do that. It means a lot. If you aren't watching this video live right now, you're watching it later on, a week later, a month later, whatever, it doesn't matter. You can still put your comments in that comment section right below the video, and I'll come back and answer you later on, so don't worry about that. Don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, make sure you do that. James says, the older you get, the faster time flies by. I think you're right, James, and I think it's like, because you've experienced so much more. If you're 5 years old, a year is 25% of your, is 20% of your life, right? A year is 20% of your life. But when you're 40, 50, 60, a year is nothing. I mean, it's just such a small amount of time. So it does go by really fast. So today I do want to talk, don't forget, ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified. Every time I go live, every time I do new video, you'll be tapped on the shoulder and they'll say, hey, JR did another video. Don't you want to go see it? Let me get a little sip here as I'm going. A little sip from the cup. And today I want to talk about something that I think is pretty darn important. Let me set my screen here. And that is how to find ideas for videos. I know a lot of people want to do videos now on YouTube. And I've heard a lot of different things about the best social platforms. I just want to give my input on that real quick. I want you to kind of think about what would be the best ones. Birthdays are a waste of money. Well, it is a way to market to us, isn't it? I guess it's just a celebration that you made it another year. But yeah, it's a way to get us to go buy stuff. And how many times have you bought gifts or you wanted somebody to buy a gift for you and you didn't even know what you wanted? You had to go think of stuff. You had to go look online. What can I spend money on? That is very true, Cameron. I'm glad you're realizing that at a young age. But if showing up, don't know what that means. But anyhow, all right, guys. So let's talk about these social platforms. Think about what motivates a social platform. Okay, so what motivates Facebook? What motivates all of them is money. Okay, that's just a fact. You can try to ignore that, but they're all motivated by cash, by money. Okay, so let's look at Facebook for a second. Facebook makes money on running ads in your news feed. That's where they make money. They don't make money anyplace else. So what is an ad? An ad is where somebody puts a banner, a picture, a video, whatever, and they pay Facebook to do that. And your post, your everyday post to your friends and family and all that, don't make them any money. They just don't make them any money. So what do you think is going to hold precedence for Facebook? It's going to be those ads that get run. Now, if you think about most platforms, it's like that, okay? Whether it's Instagram, whether it's, I'm trying to think of some other ones, LinkedIn or whatever, it is all basically that they're making money off these ads, okay? So let's look at YouTube for a second. How does YouTube make money off ads? YouTube makes money off ads by running ads on your videos. That's a huge distinction from anything else, because now they do want to show your videos. That's the only way they can make money, is if they show your videos. In Facebook, they don't need to show your post. In Instagram, they don't need to show your pictures, because that's not how they make money. On YouTube, that's the only way they make money, is by running ads within a video. So having videos on YouTube is incredibly beneficial to YouTube and you. So it's really kind of a synergy type thing. And I know there's a lot of new platforms out there. There's one called shoot, what is it? What is the new platform there that I was talking about? Darn, it just slipped my mind, and it's pretty big right now. Clubhouse. Yeah, another one called Clubhouse. Now what Clubhouse is it's an app on your phone. It's only for Apple right now, but they're getting ready to do it for Android. But it's an app on your phone, and you go in there and you create these rooms, and people just talk. They just talk. That's it. There's no pictures, there's no videos or anything. And some big names, big celebrities are, creating rooms, and you can go in there and talk to, who knows, Elon Musk was on there the other night. And that's cool. But the problem with that is, as soon as you're done with your talk, whatever it is, all that audio is gone. It's gone forever. So whatever you did, if you didn't get value out of whatever you did, you're not going to get value later on. It's not going to happen. Unlike YouTube, where on YouTube, what happens is that video lives on. And I've watched videos that are 5, 10, 15 years, no, not 15, that's too far, right? About 5 or 10 years old, because, it was good content. It was interesting, right? So those videos live on. So if you do a channel and you do a bunch of videos, and you do one on, let's say you have a cooking channel and it's how to make sushi rice. Somebody goes to your channel and they type in how to make sushi rice, your video can come up from 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Okay, that's not going to happen on Facebook. I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen on Instagram. That's why I love YouTube, is because it really gives us individuals, us regular people, an opportunity to reach an audience. Let's see here. What was it? At the giveaway, I was last to go but buy, and I bought a major toy collectible for $15. Well, that's cool. Is Clubhouse available in Pakistan? I don't know. Let's just check here and see if it's available in Pakistan. That's a great question. Let's see here. I'm trying to get my voice thing here up. What countries is Clubhouse available? Of course, let's see. It's valued at $1 billion right now. Let's see here. I don't know if it lists. It's taking off everywhere from Japan to Nigeria. They don't list the exact countries, but I would suggest you just search in your apps and see if you can find Clubhouse in there. If you've got Apple, if you've got Android, it's not going to be there yet. Okay, it's just not. But check that out, because that'll tell you right there. All right, so today I want to talk about videos, because so many people say, well, I want to do a video, but I don't have any ideas for videos, JR. I have no idea, what to do for a video. So what I want to do today is I want to actually go into YouTube and show you how to find great ideas for videos, video titles that will almost instantly get you traffic. And instead of you trying to just figure it out, okay? Because if you just try to figure it out and you guess, what's the point? There's already data out there. If there's already data out there, why not use what's there? I want to meet Jeff Bezos. Is he there? He's not in my office. I looked around. I don't see Jeff anywhere. I would much rather meet Elon Musk. I don't know. I think Elon's a pretty cool guy. I've seen him on Joe Rogan like 3 times now. If you haven't seen his recent podcast, Joe Rogan, I think it's 1609. But you want to go into Spotify, it's free, and you can go watch that. That's pretty cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch my screen over to YouTube, so we can actually go into YouTube and I can show you some of the things that you can do here. So let me go to YouTube. I got to kind of set up here at there's YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to go to YouTube, and what we're going to do is we're going to start with an idea in YouTube. And then we're going to find other videos that look good. And then we're going to use Tubebuddy to figure out if it's a great title. Okay? So what I'm going to do right now is get a sip of tea, first off. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to switch my screen so that you guys can see it. So let me do that real quick. And I'm there. Okay, and I want my desktop. I want to make sure it shows up before I start talking here. because I know there's a lag between when I actually show my screen and when you guys actually see it. So I want to make sure you see it here. And you know, this is like the most useful thing in the world, and people don't realize how easy it is to find great ideas for videos. You can do this on the fly. As soon as my screen comes up here, I'm going to show you. There's like, I apologize, there's like a 10 or 15 second delay between the time and you see my screen and then I actually see it up here, so I want to see it real time with you. Hey, look, one of my videos up there. It's us right now live. Isn't that weird? We're live watching a live. All right, so here's what you do. This search bar up here is trying to help you, okay? It's trying to help you find what you want. So I'm going to type in here how to. That's all I'm going to type, okay? Now I've typed how to, and what it comes up with all these things. So the first thing that they say is how to draw. So it's saying people are searching for videos on how to draw, and there's a ton of people searching for videos on how to draw, okay? So if I wanted to do that, I could go to that one, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to space bar it and I'm going to put A, okay? Now, when I put A, it's going to pull up everything that is how to A+. So the first one is how to air dribble in Rocket League. I have no idea what that is, but that's a huge search term. How to apply false eyelashes. How to animate. How to accept license agreement in Rocket League. Now, if I were to backspace this, let me go here, and I put B, then it's going to pull up all the B's. And these are in order of what people is searching here, guys. That's in order of what they're searching on YouTube. And if you're trying to do a video for YouTube, that's what we want to look at. How to build a gaming PC, how to build a house in Minecraft, how to beat, how to basic, how to best Willy's Wonderland, okay, how to beat Willy's Wonderland. Okay, let me go C now. Now, what does C say? How to curl your hair with a straightener. Okay, so that's the #1 search if you type in C. And as you can see, we go down the entire alphabet and you can find all kinds of titles. Now, here's what a key thing to do is, let's go ahead and click on one of these and we'll actually search. So this is a big one here. Now, if you notice, the top one right here is how I curl my hair with a flat iron curls. Now, if you notice, what she's done here is she has used curl my hair with flat iron and then flat iron curls. She's gotten 2 groups of words there and flipped them around so that she can hit a couple different searches. Now, at 2.8 million, it seems like that's a pretty good search term. So let's do this. Let's click on it.
Facebook ads are killing your business. I'm Alric Heck, and I've helped my clients generate...
All right, get rid of that volume there. He's running an ad on me. Okay, so here it is. You got this pretty young lady here, and she's going to talk about how she curls her hair. But what we're going to do is we're going to grab this title right here. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a tool I have called Tubebuddy. Now, you can get Tubebuddy for free. If you go to my description after this video, there's going to be a link there. You can get the very same tool I'm going to be showing you, okay? Now, the other interesting thing is it shows all of her statistics here because I have Tubebuddy. She's only got 26 videos, and she's got 28,000 subscribers because this one blew up. This one here got her almost 3 million views, guys. Look at this, 26 videos. And she's only got 28,000 subscribers, but she's got 4.3 million views, of which almost 3 million came from this one video. So we know that there's something good about this one. If I was doing stuff about hair, which I am not. So then what you do is once you open Tubebuddy, there's going to be a, once you install it, there's going to be a little tab up here. You click on it, and you go down to Keyword Explorer right here. Okay, and then I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to paste that particular title that she has, and I'm going to click Explore. Okay, now there's a couple tabs. Look at this. It says that is an excellent title. Look at this. There's a couple tabs here. See how it says unweighted and weighted? Unweighted means that it has nothing to do with your channel. It's just saying on YouTube, this is what we think of it. The search volume is excellent. If you look down here, the competition is good because there's not a ton of people that made videos on it. There's 3 million videos made in this subject, okay, in this niche. The optimization strength is excellent. Now, there's another tab here that I'm going to go to. It says weighted. Now, what it's going to do is it's going to say, how would your channel do with this particular headline? If I click it, it's going to say very poor. So what you want to do is, it's Tubebuddy. Let me put this in here. Tubebuddy, but use my link. You can get it for free. Okay, use my link, and my link will be in the description when we're done. It's saying that I would do poorly with that. Why? Because my channel is not in that niche. My channel is on how to make money online. So if I went and did a video on how to straighten your hair with a flat iron, probably wouldn't do too well on my channel. Okay, but on YouTube it's pretty darn popular. So let's go ahead and X out of this real quick. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and I'm going to type in another how-to. Okay, so I'm going to type in here how to okay, and I figured it would be make. Okay, how to make beachy waves with curling iron, how to make beach waves with straight, a lot of those curling iron stuff, how to make French toast. Okay, so let's pull up how to make French toast. Now, how to make French toast is a very short title, and since it's short, it probably won't rate as well. Now, if you look down here, though, you'll see some good ideas like French toast for beginners, learn how to cook, got 4.2 million views. So I'm going to type in how to make French toast. Let me stop this here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this title and I'm going to use it in just a second. But remember my original one was how to make French toast. So let's see how that ranks. All right, get this a little smaller there. Grab my Tubebuddy tool right there. I'm going to go right here. And let's see here. How to make, I guess I should get another keyboard, huh? French toast. So that's the one I'm going to put in there, how to make French toast, okay? Now, if I explore that one, that's a very short title. Now let's see how well it does. On my channel, it would do horrible, right? Because I don't do cooking channel. But it says overall it's a 60, which is good, but it's nothing like that 93 we just saw, right? So this actually goes into YouTube and helps you figure out all this stuff. Are there any other platforms besides YouTube and Facebook to post videos that are up and comers? Is there a Tubebuddy for Facebook? You know, Paul, I don't know off the top of my head. I guess you could search it. It's like what you're doing if you go to a new platform right now is you're rolling the dice. You're saying, hey, maybe this one will work. But keep in mind when you do that as a beginner. Now, I would say if you're an expert, sure, go look for it. But if you do that as a beginner and you fail at that, in other words, that platform doesn't do well, not that you failed, nobody really fails until they quit. But if you do that, you've spent a lot of your time investing in hoping that something takes off, instead of taking your time and putting it on a platform that you know is doing well. So that's one thing I would tell you. All right, so I'm going to put in that title that was actually on the video we found because it seemed to be doing pretty well. And I'm going to put that in there. And that one, let's see how well it does. Because remember, this was a 60. And what is this one here? This one's a 67. Okay, so it's a little bit better. But if you notice, it has the beginner in there. And it has French toast in there twice. So overall, this title is going to do you a lot better. And all you really have to do, guys, is once you've figured out something that you want to do a video on, is type it in here and you're going to get all these different results. And I may grab another one. Now this one here is a little bit more specific. See how it says stuffed French toast recipe, brunch recipe. So they're trying to get French toast and stuffed and brunch recipes together. So let's check this one out here and see how well that one does. Of course, I'm targeted by Alric there. Alric is actually somebody who I did buy his course. I don't know why they're targeting me. All right, so I'm going to go here, and by the way, his ad course is great. I will tell you it's $10,000, but it's a good course. I highly recommend it. It's real good. I'm not an affiliate or anything for him, but it is 10 grand. All right, let's see here. Keyword Explorer, and I'm going to put in that title I just found. Okay, just to see how we do. This is the French toast recipe thing. I'm going to hit Explore, unweighted. Let's see how it does. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Unweighted. See what they did with that title? They combined a couple things. They had stuffed French toast, and then they had brunch recipes. And look what it did. It's a 100%. They're saying, man, that is a great title. And obviously it is because it came up on page 1, right, when I was searching. Let me get another sip here. But that's the cool thing about Tubebuddy. Now, if I were to check it against my channel, I know it's going to do poorly. Yeah, there you go, a 15. So I hope you're comprehending what we're doing here. We're saying, let's find a great title and then let's check it against our channel, okay? So if I typed in things that had to do with making money or digital marketing or Facebook ads or any of that stuff in here, that's going to do a whole lot better on Tubebuddy rating against my channel. But what this tool here does is amazing, guys, and you can get it for free. I mean, just go to my description. And then the other thing is, if you get my free version and you decide you want to upgrade, which is really nothing, I think it's like less than $10 a month. But if you decide you want to upgrade, then what you want to do is use my link, because you can save 30% on it, which 30% is pretty good savings, right? Put your questions in there now. Paul says he's hungry now. Yeah, I stay hungry, Paul. It's like an ongoing thing for me. Add the word fast to French toast to see the rank. Okay. Fast, free, let me see here. Fast is a good idea, Paul. How to make French toast fast. Let's see what we get here. F-A-S-T. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Roll those dice. How to make French toast classic, quick and easy recipe. 30 million views. Now see how we put in fast, but it pulled back quick and easy. It's saying that quick and easy is a pretty darn good title for us. And if you scroll down, you've got how to make simple French toast. It looks like simple is what people are searching for, not fast. Now here's one in only 10 minutes, which is kind of cool. We got 1.2 million views. Let's look at this one we got here with 30 million views. And another thing you can do, guys, is go up here to this filter right here, and I can sort this by anything I want. So if I wanted to sort it by view count to see the top ones, it looks like that top one that did come up first is the number one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put this title in here and see what this title does. Let's see what kind of results we get on this. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go in here. And guys, I have a lot of people that contact me via social platforms. If I don't respond to you right away, it's not because I'm not doing my job, it's because there's so many. You know, if you got up every day and you had hundreds or thousands of people sending you a message, you would understand it's hard to get through everybody. I don't even always see them all. So I do apologize if I don't get to you quickly. All right, so this one had 30 million views. Let's see what Tubebuddy says about it. Against my channel, it would even do well. It would get a 90 against my channel. It's such a good title. 78 unweighted. And it could be because of how many videos are out there. But bottom line is, I mean, it's so easy to find ideas, guys, for doing just about any kind of video on YouTube. It's really, really an easy thing to do. So you could never run out of ideas, right? You can't possibly run out of ideas. Not possible. Let me get back to my screen here so you can see me. So if you have questions about that, videos, anything marketing online, put that in the chat section here. I'm gonna be on for a few more minutes. I'll try to answer whatever questions I can. But it's so easy. I mean, it's like you can't run out of ideas because all the ideas are there. Everybody's trying to sit down and think up new stuff. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's already there. You know, just do something similar to that's already there. You could take one of those titles that ranks real high and change a couple of the words in it and keep, you know, checking it on Tubebuddy and seeing what it does to the title ranking. I would suggest in the beginning, try to find a title that is a little bit more detailed, a little bit more niche down, and try to find, when you search with that title, videos on the front page that have less than 20,000 views. And the reason I say that is because if you don't have 20,000 views, you won't rank. You know, you can't get on the first page. So you got to be careful, even though it's a great title. If everybody, all the big YouTubers did it and everything's millions of results, you know, it's going to be really hard for you to get on the front page. So what you want to do, maybe you may not have a title that's 100, maybe it's a 60 or a 55 or something, but there's a whole lot fewer videos made on it. You'll stand a better chance of ranking your videos. Sir, your channel is rising up more and more. Yes, it is. You know, it's not going as fast as I want, but you know what? It's nice. And you got to understand, and I would tell anybody this too, guys, this is one thing I see kills people when they get online, is they got just one thing. They depend on just one thing. Don't depend on just one thing. I mean, make sure you're doing several different things. And I know in the beginning it's hard because you got nothing going on, but get something going and get a little money generated and then find something else. And I'll give you an example. Well, yesterday we sold thousands of dollars worth of survival food, and that was great. That was really cool. But I also got money from Ecom Road and Web Cash Academy, which are 2 other courses I have. I also got money from Amazon from affiliate links in there, which I have. I also got money from ads that are running on my videos. So I had all these things going on in a day, and that way I have a nice consistent income. So what I would tell you is that you need to have multiple streams of income. I know that sounds so corny because you see all these like multi-level guys that are talking about multiple streams of income and all this kind of crap. But the bottom line is you do need them. You do need them because sometimes my survival food sales are down. Sometimes they're crazy high. Sometimes, well, my ad revenue is only growing, so I won't say that's ever down. But affiliate money, sometimes that's down, sometimes it's up. So you want to have all these things going on, and you want to constantly add to it. I don't want to get to a stage where I'm like, oh, okay, I've done enough, I'm done. Because then what happens? You just wait to die? You just go sit around to the bitter end? I don't want to do that. I want to constantly add stuff to what I'm doing on a daily basis. Let me read a couple of your comments. Cameron says, may it rise to 10 million. Oh, Cameron, that would be so nice. Thank you so much for your kind words. Maybe if people put that in chat, maybe if everybody put 10 million subscribers for J.R. Fisher, then it would just happen. That would be cool, right? Do you have a preferred bank or company for your merchant account? Can you pay to rank videos like ads? No, you cannot. And if anybody is trying to charge you for likes or subscribes or comments or anything, do not, I repeat, do not use them. It will ruin your channel. YouTube has an algorithm. They understand who's fake. They understand what bots are. If you pay anybody to rank anything, you are wasting your money and potentially putting your channel up to have it disallowed and banned from YouTube forever. Do you really want to do that to try to get a little bit more? Now, some of these companies will get you a lot of likes, right? They'll get you a lot of subscribers, but they're all fake. And the problem with that is, if I've got 1,000 subscribers and most of the people watch my videos, that's pretty good. If I've got 100,000 subscribers and almost nobody watches my videos because the subscribers are fake, YouTube looks at that and says this person's cheating, and we're going to ban their channel. So do not pay anybody for this. There's no shortcut to this. I mean, if there was a shortcut, I wouldn't sit in my office for hours doing videos and posting them and editing. I wouldn't. I'd do the shortcut. There isn't one. It doesn't exist. You cannot cheat this system, guys. Think about how smart the people are at Google and YouTube, and you're going to try to be smarter than them and outsmart them. Really? I mean, they got thousands of engineers and programmers, and you're going to outsmart them by paying some company who says, I'm going to get you ranked. Don't do it. Don't do it. Not smart. Let's see here. Given recent weather and emergencies, do you jump on news trends? I don't like to take advantage of disasters. I sent out an email blast the other day, and it ran for about 4 days, and we did, I want to say about $16,000 in 4 days on the email blast, but they were more about, the prices are going to increase, and you might as well get it while it's low, and and the meats are on sale, which is all true. But I don't like to scare people. I've never liked to do that. I know there's a lot of companies that are in my niche that do that, where they try to scare people into buying stuff that you're going to starve and the government's going to come take everything. I don't like to do it. Love what you're bringing. So much value. Definitely helps with your ranking. My friends I've shared this with are loving it too. Thank you so much, Paul. I do appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I've got a few more minutes, guys. If you have any questions, put that in the chat section right there. I think it's been a decent session today. If you learned something, put in there that you learned something. Did you know all about these title things, and did you understand them? Do you know how easy it is? Isn't it easier? If you think it's easier, put that in the chat section. Hopefully I've helped you with that. Unfortunately, last week I did record videos, and I thought I recorded enough of them, and some of them have no audio on them. I'm like, no audio, which means I'm going to have to start all over again, and I'm going to have to do, not all over, some of them I think are okay, and do videos again this week. So I'm going to have to do them 2 weeks back to back. And that's the way it is. Sometimes things get messed up. I know some people would have a situation like that, and they'd be like, screw it, I'm not doing anything anymore. These things are all messed up. You can't have that attitude. You just got to push through, redo it. No big deal. It's a big deal, but there's nothing I can do about it. Have you had an opinion about Sean Cannell and Think Media? Yes. Matter of fact, I was at a session with Sean Cannell up in Los Angeles probably 2 years ago at the Vid Summit, and listened to a talk he gave, and I like him a lot. I think he's really good. I think what he teaches is good. His channel's good. He's honest. Yeah, I like Sean. I like Sean a lot. What other platforms do you currently push out to? Well, my social media guy does all that. So all these videos that I do during the week get pushed out to Twitter. I think they go to Instagram. I know they go to Facebook. And they go someplace else. I don't know what the other one is. We have a thing that actually pushes it out to all these other platforms. So yeah, not that many though. I mean, I don't do that many. Instead of trying to take every social media platform and have stuff on every social media platform, I try to have real expertise in a few social media platforms. You know, that's what I do. I'd rather put 1,000 videos on YouTube than to have one video at 1,000 different sites. It's just kind of I think it's better. I think it's better to be really good at one thing than to be kind of half-assed at everything else. I just don't like doing that. When building your courses, do you use software? Yeah, Kartra. I mean, what I do is I'll do on-screen recordings or I'll do live recordings, and then I use Camtasia to edit them. Camtasia, and I could put that in there. You guys can look at this. Camtasia by TechSmith. Probably one of the best editing softwares out there. However, it's glitchy and it locks up every now and then. I hate that. But when it works incredible. I'll be using Camtasia all day today. And then I use Kartra to host the course. And that's the software I use. And I use some other sites for music and sound and all that. Now my video editor uses, I think, Dreamweaver. I'm not sure what he uses. He uses something different from me. But he does the majority of the video editing. I do the rough edits. Like I take out the chunks I don't want in there, then I send him the whole thing, and then he makes it look pretty. So that's basically what he does. On different notes, when's the next trip to Texas? Paul, we're thinking about moving actually earlier before the house even gets built. So we'll be there so we can be around the construction. So we're kind of toying with that. We looked at a couple of rental properties this weekend. It could be very soon. It could be in a month or two. But it all depends on if we can find something. It's really hard to find anything in that market right now. It really is. And we have a nice home, in San Diego. We don't live in a mansion or anything like that. I put money in stock. I would much rather, look at my stock portfolio every day, which let's take a look at it and see how it's doing. No, I'm not going to share exactly how much is in there, but I will tell you it's gone down substantially since Biden's gotten in office. I don't know why, but I'm just saying he ain't helping my stock portfolio, that's for sure. But anyhow, I'm not going to worry about that on a daily basis. That's a lie. I worry about it every day. Okay. Let's see here. I hope everyone has a great weekend, gang. Looking forward to next posting. Thank you so much, Paul. Does Kartra host websites? No. However, you can direct your website to Kartra, okay? But they do not host it, so you do not have hosting there. But everything else you need is there. You're always going to have to buy hosting someplace else. I like Bluehost, which I'll have a link in the description. You can click on that and you can get a discount on Bluehost. Matter of fact, you can get a free domain name if you use my link. So you want to use that to save you some money. Guys, I think that's all I got today. Hope you liked it. If you did, put in that chat section that you liked it. If you got something out of it, put that in the chat section. If you have an idea for something else, put that in the chat section. If you notice this week, what I'm doing is I'm putting a thumbnail up, and it has in the title the subject I'm going to cover on that particular day, so you can check it out. If it's something that interests you, check it out, and see if it's going to be helpful to you, and show up, and I'll be happy to help you out. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to ring the bell, turn on all bell notifications so you're notified every single time I do a new video or go live or any of that good stuff. Okay, was I talking too fast? I think I was. All right, put your comments in there, put whatever you got to say in there, and I want to put in here, thanks so much for everybody being here, and I will be back tomorrow. All right, so I'll stick that in there. And yeah, I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a wonderful, awesome day. Take advantage of the day. Make every minute count. Love having you guys here. Let's see here. I got something truncated. Everything you share is interesting. Thank you so much. Subscribe and ring the bell and share. Yes, share. I always forget share. Share the video. If you think somebody may benefit from this, make sure you share it with them. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you